Hey everybody, KimmelsIrishPub.com. I think I'm getting shirts made up. I don't know. Anyway, just thought of it. Tonight, time for another movie review. I'm kind of, searching again. Nothing really popping. So it was between, let me think of the other one. It was between Bushwick and The Unmiracle. So The Unmiracle kind of looks like maybe a Christmas thing. This one seems a little bit different. So this one, Bushwick, is what we're going to be watching tonight, so you know. And it sounds like Texas is trying to break away from the United States, and they have a militia, and they're attacking New York, more specifically Brooklyn, Bushwick, Brooklyn area, and it stars Brittany Snow and Dave Bautista, and they joined forces together to go 5 blocks in Brooklyn to reunite Brittany Snow, I believe, with her grandmother. But there's a lot of looters and the militia and stuff like that, so it's very action-packed, I assume. It's an hour and 33 minutes, and that's all I know about it. Oh, that's not all I know about it. I am sorry. There is Rotten Tomatoes, 46% from the critics, 30% from the audience. So IMDb has that about a 5.1. So not a lot of high expectations, but we've been surprised before. So stick with me. I'll get into it, let you know a little bit more about it as it goes through, and then tell you what I'm thinking. Alright, be back in a jiff. This is Jeff in a jiff. See it. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're actually at the credits of Bushwick. Yes, there was no check-in on this one. I kind of I got immersed into the movie, and really it's like non-stop action right from the beginning. So I've already kind of told you a little bit, because if you read it, it tells you about Texas their succession from the United States. Well, it's more than just them. Texas has started it, and then like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, West Virginia, parts of Maryland, parts of Pennsylvania, like that, have all come together. And what they're doing is they're trying to, insert themselves in cities. And they pick New York, and they pick Brooklyn, Bushwick, because there's so much ethnic diversity there that they don't think not everybody would band together and fight back, and guns are illegal, so they thought that would be a good state or a good area to overtake, and then hopefully force the president's hand to ratify the secession, right? So, and that's how it all comes in. Like, I wouldn't have told you that. I mean, I think it's pretty good to watch it and figure that out, because, you don't know that right in the beginning. It takes a little while until they get to that part. But it starts off with Brittany Snow and her boyfriend getting off the subway, and there's a war zone as they come upstairs, and then she eventually runs into Dave Bautista's character, and together they are trying to make it to her grandmother's, as I told you, then from her grandmother's to her sister's, which is right down the block, and then to a safe zone, is basically what they're trying to do. And it's non-stop. It was I was trying to think of like bad things to say. I don't think her sister, the character, her sister, was a very good actress. There's flaws in the movie in the fact that, as they're battling their way, and they're going like a couple houses and they're ducking down an alley and things like that, and there's fighting going on all around them. But they're taking out this militia that is taking over their city, and maybe not even them, but somebody else takes them out, and so there's a machine gun laying right there. Nobody picks it up. That was one big flaw. It happened all the time. They had 2 pistols, that they were using, and that was it. I don't know why you wouldn't pick up as many machine guns as you could carry, you know what I mean, and use that one until they've run out of bullets, because there was still fighting going on. But that was one of the big flaws that I had seen in this. I'm trying to see. So that was one of the big thing, and that was really it. That was the only really thing that I felt that was missing from the movie. I think Dave Bautista is a pretty good actor. You know, Guardians of the Galaxy, I thought he was hilarious in the second one. I really enjoyed him there, and this, I thought he did a good job in this one too. And then, you know, Brittany Snow, you know, her from like Pitch Perfect, and Jonathan Tucker Must Die is another one she's in, among other movies. So she's pretty much the same as she's always been. But it was nonstop. I didn't even have a chance to pause it, you know, I didn't want to lose momentum because it's all action throughout the whole thing. So I enjoyed it. I am going to give it a 7. And I thought it was a really decent movie. You know, it was, you know, it's not an Oscar-nominated movie. It's not Dunkirk or anything like that. It's, you know, take it for what it's worth. It's a little something I found. An hour and 33 minutes. If you like non-stop action, this might be the movie for you. So, I tried to explain it the best I could. I don't want to give away the ending. But as you know, they're trying to get through this city. Basically, like I said, the Grounder's house or the sister's house, and then off to the safe zone or the demilitarized zone, so that they can get out of there. And that's, you know, and they get met up with all these different kinds of, they meet other people, you know, there's gangs going on, and you know, the militia's there trying, and they're just, and the militia has gotten the order in this sense because they're getting so much pushback from the gangs in Brooklyn that they said, you know, shoot on sight. So that's why they're just shooting everybody. So I don't know if that's realistic or not, but that's what's really happening. And you know, it was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. Maybe you will too, if this is your type of movie. But you know, if you do watch it, let me know. If you found this review helpful, let me know. Thanks for tuning in. KimmelsIrishPub.com